There are three reasons why a man can ask you to quit your job. The first reason is insecurity. Insecurity in the sense that what if my wife finds happiness outside me? What if other men come closer to her? What if other guys start proposing to her? What if? What if she even earns more than me and starts not to respect me? And this kind of insecurity can make your man to ask you, or in some sense, to force you to quit your job and be a full-time mom. The second reason is that he might think that the money you are getting as compared to the money he can give you is not worth it. For instance, I had a friend who had a job and they were paying her, let's say, for instance, 1,000 cedis. Her husband thought 1,000 cedis, I can pay you that 1,000 cedis. So why do you have to bother yourself going up and down doing this particular job? So why don't you stay at home and then I will pay you that money? The third reason that a man might ask you to stop your job, is that he might have a genuine concern about you. Looking at the fact that you have to stress yourself as a mother, as a wife, and then combine work and all those things, he might say, oh, I think because of this stress, if you could quit your job and come and stay at home and take care of the kids, that would be ideal. I remember when I gave birth to my first son, I was working in a company that I was supposed to work 12 hours a day. So the company said, okay, the best we can do is to give you 1 hour. So instead of you working from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., you have to work from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And my husband had a genuine concern. You have a 3-month baby. How are you going to combine that with that? And so, why don't you quit the job? We sat down, we had a talk about it, and we came up with a better option. These are some of the reasons why I wouldn't quit my job if my husband tells me to. The first reason is that me working in a company or running my business give me a high self-esteem. The fact that I am working, the fact that I have my own money, the fact that I am my own boss, the fact that I have my own office gives me a high self-esteem. It makes me feel good about myself. The second thing is that it makes me connect with people. My dear, in this life, marriage is not the only relationship that you need. There are other relationships you need. There are other connections you need. And so, whether you are running your own business, whether you are a boss on your own, whether you are working in the corporate world, you have the chance to connect with other people who might be of help to you in this life of ours. The third reason why I wouldn't quit my job when my husband asks me to is that I'll be able to provide for my family. My family, in the sense that my family outside my marriage. For instance, a sister of mine needs help. Do I have to run to my husband and say, honey, my sister says she needs this amount, so please give me money to be given to her. Honey, my auntie says she needs this, so give me this amount to be given to her. No. So if I have my own money, I will be able to support my own family. Supporting my own family outside my marriage, I would also be able to support my husband. So let me give you an instance where your husband travels and then he calls you and say, babes, wifey, please, I'm here, I'm stuck, I need Momo. Can you send me 100, 200 cedis? Can you send me 1,000 cedis? And you are like, you don't have. You don't have because you are not working. And so it feels good, it feels good when your husband is able to ask you money. Please give me 2,000 cedis at the end of the month. I'll be able to give it to you. And you are able to send it. Like within an instant, you're able to send it. It feels good. It feels great. So you are me, if I am, because I'm working, I'm able to support my family outside my marriage. I'm able to support my husband. So for instance, let's say your husband buys a car for you and then you have a problem with the car. You have to run back to him and tell him, honey, please, I think I have my brakes are making some noise. So you have to go and fix it for me. He has to be buying fuel for you. He has to be buying like everything for you. That is when you are not working. And no matter how rich your husband is, my dear, sometimes it becomes stressful, sometimes it becomes frustrating. You are lucky if you have a husband who provides everything, I mean everything for you, including taking care of your own family for you. But personally, I wouldn't want that. Sometimes I would want to go into my purse and bring out money. Sometimes I would want to even support him as my husband. What if your husband loses his job? What if he loses his business? What if something happens, an unfortunate thing happens, and not a disaster happens, and he loses everything? And you that you are supposed to be a backup plan for him. You that you are supposed to be a helper for him, you can't help because you are a wife and a mother, you want to be a full-time wife. My dear, personally, I wouldn't stop working if my husband tells me to. So this is what I recommend for you as a young lady. If you are going to school, please go to school. If you are learning a trade, please learn a trade. If you are running a business, please run a business. If you are getting a job, please get a job. Whatever the situation is, you need to be doing something to support yourself, to support your family, to support your husband, to support your kids, to have a high self esteem, and to meet people, connect with people in the working environment. There are sometimes you have to pay your kids' school fees, and when he comes, you tell him, and he gives you the money back. It's not every day that you can rely on a man, no matter how rich your husband is. My dear, please get something doing, and I am sure you'll be happy you did. If you are happy you watched this video, I recommend you go and watch my 9 lessons in 9 years. It is a great video and you will learn a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Eke Nyamiye. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and click on the notification button. I'll see you in the next video. Nyame ka ho.